I accidentally sent a firework into my family and ruined our 4th of July. I always thought the worst thing I could do was disappoint my family. Turns out I was wrong. The worst thing is knowing you can never take it back. It was the 4th of July, and my parents' backyard was packed with relatives. My dad was manning the grill, my cousins ran around with sparklers, and my brother Matt was in charge of the big fireworks. I was 23, home from college, feeling like the family screw-up. I just wanted to blend in, not stand out. As the sun set, my dad handed out fireworks. Matt handed me a box of mortars. "You want to do the honors?" He grinned. I wanted to say no, but everyone was watching. I loaded the first mortar, lit the fuse, and it shot into the sky, exploding in gold and green. Everyone cheered. For a second, I felt like maybe I wasn't such a disappointment after all. "Nice one," Matt called. "Do another." I loaded the next mortar, but the tube wobbled. I hesitated, but people were watching, so I lit it anyway. The tube tipped just as the firework launched. Instead of shooting up, it fired across the yard, straight at the crowd. There was a split second of silence, then chaos. People screamed and dove for cover. The firework exploded near the picnic table, sending sparks everywhere. My mom was on the ground, clutching her arm, blood seeping through her sleeve. My cousin Jake had a burn on his cheek. Emma, my little sister, was sobbing, her phone shattered. I dropped to my knees beside my mom. "I'm sorry," I kept saying. "I'm so sorry." She tried to smile. "It's okay, honey. It was an accident." But it didn't feel like an accident. It felt like proof I was the family fuck-up. The ambulance came. My dad rode with my mom to the hospital. Matt took charge, herding the kids inside. I sat on the porch, hands shaking, replaying the moment over and over. If I'd just checked the tube. If I'd just said no. If I'd just been better. My mom came home with her arm in a sling, moving slowly but insisting she was fine. Jake's burn healed, but he flinched every time he heard a loud noise. Emma's phone was ruined, but she didn't complain. The family was polite, but distant. My uncles made awkward jokes about fireworks gone wild. My aunts whispered in the kitchen. Matt avoided me, barely meeting my eyes. I tried to apologize, but the words felt hollow. I offered to pay for the hospital bills, to buy Emma a new phone, to do anything to make it right. My parents said it wasn't necessary, but I could feel the shift. The way they looked at me, the way they talked about me when they thought I wasn't listening. I started working more, picking up extra shifts, anything to avoid being home. I stopped going out with friends, stopped answering texts. I felt like I was walking around with a sign on my back. Caution, may explode at any moment. One night, Matt found me in the garage. I was scared too. When Dad handed me the fireworks the first time, I almost dropped one. "But you never saw that, did you?" He sighed. "We all mess up, man. This was just bigger than most. Don't let it define you, okay? You're more than one mistake." It took me a long time to believe him. I still flinch when I hear fireworks. I still see my mom on the ground, blood on her arm every time I close my eyes. But I'm trying. I'm working harder at school, trying to figure out who I want to be. My mom's arm healed. Emma got a new phone. Jake started talking to me again. The family jokes about the year of the sideways firework, and sometimes I can even laugh. But I'll never forget that night. The night I broke everything. The night I learned that sometimes the most fucked up moments are the ones that teach you who you really are.